that the shuttle program was ending, that there was no real vision about where to go, but you, NASA, and some others have a new vision for NASA, and I've been reading that the administration now is buying into that vision, and it has to do with taking us deep into space. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what it might mean for NASA and what it might mean for the Space Coast?
And I give great credit to Senator Kay Bailey Hutchinson, Texas. She and I together put together the NASA bill and have now, along with Robert Mikulski, funded it. And we've got a great, vigorous space program going now. We're building the monster rocket that is going to take all the components up into Earth orbit, assemble them, and on the way eventually to Mars, we're going to rendezvous and land first as a test with an asteroid in 2025. But in the meantime, we're building the smaller rockets that are the space taxi to take crew and cargo to and from the space station. And then on top of that, we've got a vigorous unmanned space program. We're just getting ready to launch a Volkswagen-sized rover to Mars. And it's going to rove all over the surface of Mars, and it's got two eyes that stick up so that you can see almost real time from the time it takes to transmit from Earth to Earth from Mars, see the Martian surface.
Wow. Well, what would you say to someone who's watching this, who's thinking, well, that sounds great, but number one, how much will it cost? Is it worth it? And how can we afford it?
Well, the civilian space program is less than 1% of the budget. Now, you can imagine what would have happened in Thomas Jefferson's time if he had never sent Lewis and Clark out to explore and then to find the Pacific coast and thus start tying the country together. That's part of our genes, Steve. We've always had a frontier, and we've always been explorers and adventurers by nature, and we never want to give that up. Now we're exploring, not westward, but upward, and as we learn more about the body and the mind, we're exploring inward. We don't want to give up that experimentation and that exploration. That's part of us as a people.